You going live. You live, look. Look. You don't want to go live? You going live. Look, we going live. We live? You live? She live. Hold up. She got the blood of Christ too. Her blood cleaner than... Anyways. Soul tribing. I'm calling my soul tribe. Where you at? Kind of synergized. They used to give us metaphysical jewels when we used to watch those shows like Voltron and Power Rangers and all that. And it was like, y'all are powerful by yourself. But y'all at y'all powerfulest when y'all come together and synergize. And that's symbolic of the light workers. The ones with light. It's time for us to come together and do what it do. Separate from the mischief, because that's all going on. They want you to tune into a real life reality show. Now, all that stuff on the news, that's a real life reality show. You know what I mean? They went and hired a reality show. Hey, listen, I just thought about that. They went and hired a reality show star to be the lead actor, villain in a real life reality show. He's just playing the villain on y'all. Hey, check this out. Think about this for a second if y'all got a brain. Wouldn't this be a weak world if you just got one man who would just crush everything and y'all can't stop him? What, bruh, he'll be out of there. What you mean? This would be a weak world. What you mean? So you know that's fugazi? One person don't have that much power? Come on, man. Y'all play too much, man. Rise up. Listen. The chosen ones choose themselves, so you got to choose yourself. Choose you. Because you've been choosing them. You know what I mean? It's time to choose and rise up. You know what I mean? Society backwards. Everybody backwards. Don't nobody know anything. Right? But the specialized skills they don't learn. Gonna need brainwashing centers. Right? You went to quote unquote school to get in debt to go work for the same people that you're gonna be in debt to. Uh-oh. Somebody on that thing? I think. What's going on, whoever it is? I don't know. Well, I don't think there's nobody on there. Oh. I like to say, my people, where my tribe, yes, the Son. I am a son of God, S-U-N, right? That's my Father who art in heaven, right? And my mother, that's why I got no shoes on, right? That's my mother, and that's my father, and I'm the child, right? And, so the child is a very powerful child. But I digress. Soul tribing. Because you got to get out in this sun and get in that field, right? Every day you should be rising, mentally, physically, and spiritually. The time is now. We're in the 9. That's the year of the completion. The completion of what? It's 360 degrees. But it ain't start and end. It ain't the beginning and the end. It's the beginning and the finish. And then the beginning and the finish. And then the beginning again. That's the circle of life. Right? See, they ain't teach you nothing in the school. They taught you how to be dumb. So you don't know nothing. So you got to be like a new baby. A newborn baby. Right? The old you got to die. The old you can't come with the new you. You're going to be a new you. Like the phoenix rising. And when the phoenix rises, it's going to be better than it was before. Right? Because you can renew everything. They lied to you about everything, and you really in the fight about their lies. You like, you can't cure none of these diseases can't be cured. And all right. I know you're gonna fight tooth and nail, especially when they go to school, cause boy, they can't. You know what I mean? They think that the longer they been in there, the smarter they is. No, the dumber. The longer you stay in the school, the dumber you gonna get. But they just specializing you with a bunch of garbage to make you a slave forever. That's it. Oh man, one of my friends came and them folk left on me, man. I should have seen who it was. It ain't no friend, ain't no, well, somebody so-called Facebook friend. But anyway, yes, I'm soul tribe. Where my soul tribe at? How that I? Yes, I'm soul tribing. The time is now for us to do what we came here to do. Right? Get on our soul's mission. Right? Are you on your soul's mission? Is your soul yearning for something else, or is it like, this ain't right? Or just like, everything's perfect and, this is the fairy tale dream I always wanted. I love this life. If that's it, then you're good. You were born to be a slave. You're a non-playable character. But if you're yearning for more, you're like, hold up, I came to be great. I came to, do something different. Then, okay, then I'm talking to you. And if you see me and you see God, manifestation of God, then I'm talking to you. All right? You understand what I'm saying? Yes, G-O-D. They made you with a low level of self-esteem, quote-unquote self-esteem, so you can't believe in yourself. If you believe, you can achieve. All right? But anyways, soul tribing. I'm calling out my soul tribe. Where y'all at? Y'all outside getting some of this sunshine? You got your feet in the ground. You moving their body. You not ingesting too much, right? Even this so-called food, cause none of it. A little fruit ain't gonna hurt you. A little vegetation or whatever. Don't be cooking on too much of nothing really. And you don't have to eat every day. Drink some tea or something. You know what I mean? Drink some tea, put some maple syrup in that guy. Do some deep diaphragmatic breaths. Be active. Meditate. Find a way to move your body. You know what I'm saying? Move your spine. You know what I mean? All this stuff. Try to find a way to think new thoughts. You heard what I said? Think new thoughts. What are you talking about, think new thoughts? You're going to get out the loop. You got to think of new thoughts. Think about this here. If you're going to keep doing the same thing, because you're going to have the same thoughts. So you got to learn how to think new thoughts. I'm going to give you some clues how to do that. If you play chess, get you some chess puzzles, and that's easy to get them, all right, on the internet. And do the chess puzzles. And then you'll have to think new thoughts. Because to solve this puzzle, you got to think a thought you never thought in your life. You see how that go? Yes, that's powerful. And then they got them little Sudoku numbers, and you be putting it together. So you never did the sequence. You never did this sequence. So this is a new thought. These are new thoughts. Other than that, you don't get no new thoughts. You go through a loop. It's red light, green light, yellow light. You going in the loop. You know what I mean? You in the loop. They got you in the loop. You want to get out the loop? Get out the loop. But yeah, the sun's shining bright. Get your sun. All right. Soul tribing. Soul tribing. Soul tribing. You know what I mean? We soul tribing right now. That's what we doing. We soul tribing. It's a new day right now, man. All the old, I'm a new being. I've been raising my vibration. You know what I mean? I've been coming in contact with a lot of my old memories from my past lives. And, yeah, so I'm a higher being, but I came to Earth to raise the vibration on Earth, among other things. But to raise the vibration, right? To bring heaven to Earth and to guide the light into more light. Because I'm not here to be talking about the dumb, deaf, and the blind. I'm really just trying to find the light. You know what I mean? Just trying to find the light. And we're going to be bright, just like this light. You understand? Our light from our Father. See, I'm a piece of the sun. I was originally a piece of the sun that was let out into the ethers. I done tried to travel the galaxies many and many a times. But on this trip to so-called Earth, which I'll call it, I've been here many a times. This time, we're going to, this time, we're going to reap our harvest. I'm talking about on this time, this trip, for me, because I'm going to be here for at least 1,000 years this round. You understand, overstand? And these demonic devils, these evil forces, lower frequencies who are dominating the so-called Earth, cease to exist. We ain't came here to be slaves. Part of me coming here is to get you out of this bondage. First, like what I say is, I am a freedom fighter. Freedom fighter. I'm here to help you free your mind. Once you free your mind, then you'll be free. Then you'll know what to do. So I am a freedom fighter. Freedom, not freedom. Because they got to be dumb to believe they free. Right? When you go to work every day for a piece of paper, you can't be free. Right? You pay bills every 30 days. You can't be free. What is a bill? You see how they got to teach you how to be dumb? It's not no such thing as no bills. Think about it. Why would God put you on this hook earth and make you pay bills? What? Listen. They taught you how to be dumb. Because people talk about my bills. Yo, bill, what is you talking about? You are oppressed. You getting down pressed on. You've been so down pressed that you down press yourself. Y'all fall right in line. But they really like, right now they're like, man, we about tired of y'all. We got a bunch of robots and artificial intelligence and like, we can't get rid of all of them because, the earth won't even spin if we, but the devil trying to figure out something because the devil got lower frequencies. They evil. They like masochists. Your pain is their pleasure. You understand? It's what it is. They don't have love. That's not what they do. They punishing y'all. And y'all fight for them. Y'all so backwards. They punish y'all and y'all fight for them. But anyway, we know what to do. Love y'all to life. Love y'all to life. But the light must shine. The light must shine. The light must shine. It ain't no little light of mine. This great light of mine, we gonna let it shine. Yes, we ain't came here to be regular or none of that. We came to be great. And the time is now. We've been fortifying ourselves for this time. Right? And now it's time to complete and then synergize. That's why I'm soul tribing right now. I'm soul tribing. You know what I mean? Get at me. Alright? I'm a spiritual guy. I'm the spiritual guy. I came here to guide y'all. Alright? Because I'm the wisest being on earth. Wisest. Don't get it confused with knowledge. I didn't say I was the most knowledgeable person on earth. I said the wisest being. Being, I say, because there's all type of beings on this so-called earth. There's all type of portals. Y'all know what a portal is? Your mother's womb is a portal. They done dumbed y'all down so much that, I gotta, anyways, so they come here. Beings from other places. They got all kind of resources here. But you know what the number one resource that they come here for? They come here for gold, coffee, all type of stuff. The number one resource that they come here for is the soul of the constituents on earth. Right? You. Now, how do they get your soul? Through your consciousness. Once they get your consciousness, then they'll put you in the trance, and then they'll be able to get your soul. So the consciousness is the tool they use to get your soul. And then you be like a background player in the game that just programmed to do something, and they just do it with the program. Jump up and down. Dum, 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 dum. That's all they do is program, jump up and down. Dum, 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 dum. That's the program. So that's what they do. But then, yes, not. It's time for us to shine bright. It's our time now. We got the spiritual forces with us, right? We tapped in for real, right? Tapped in and tapping out. We gonna tap in and have them tap out. They gonna fight though, huh? We gonna fight. We came here to fight, right? Freedom fighters. We freedom fighters, freeing our minds and our tribe minds. So we ain't into families, we into tribes and villages. Families, that's this day culture. We're tribes and villages. You know what I mean? And yes, so we're not into that family. Anyway, this family here, hey, this family is so cutthroat. These folks say they're gonna raise you and kick you out the house at 18. What the? You got to go? The family to try to take care of us forever. We forever linked. Come on, man. This whole thing backwards anyway. But anyhow, my folk, wanna let you know I love y'all. Alright? And I love you is to tell you the truth. The ones who don't love you, they'll just tell you anything. I'm gonna tell you what it really is, not what you really want to hear. And what really going on is you got to rise up right now. You got to clear you. You got to do soul work. That's that soul work. What's that soul work? I'm gonna tell you what that soul work is. That soul work is when you go in and you release all trauma and forgiveness you give to everybody who hurt you. But you got to go through it in your psyche and release it and let it go. And let it go for real, not hypocritical. It's that soul work. That's where we at now. We on that soul work where we forgiving everybody who did us dirty. He said they did me dirty. Yes, but you got to look at it. Why did it hurt and why did it happen? Whatever. You don't have to go through so much, but you got to go through releasing and forgiving them. And then you forgiving them. Because once you learn the science of self, you know that you were hurting yourself anyways. Alright? But anyways, this that soul work. We doing soul work right now. Alright? Yes, I. And then we gonna be, you know what I mean? Because love is the highest frequency. If you can get love, and even love the ones who done you dirty. But listen, you got spiritual discernment now. That's why wisdom, wise on. You know what I mean? So, yes. But we ain't gonna be on here too much. We got on here, get on here. We're gonna get on here, try to find our soul tribe. You know what I mean? Everybody. Yeah. Where you at? Where the light at? Huh? Where the light at? The sun? Yes, I. Time is now. For tribes to come together. You got to disassociate with this madness, right? You see this madness? This madness, they rise you up every day. Listen, I don't pay attention to it, right? But I can almost guarantee if y'all so-called feeds or whatever, or however you get y'all information, they scan y'all every single day with something new. This, a war, or virus, or this, or that, or that, or that, every day where you get a daily dose. And then you supposed to forget about that and you get another daily dose and man, come on, man. Man, rise up. Get out there. Get out them folk world. They need you in their world. You know what I mean? Get out their world. But yeah, that's about it for right now. You know what I mean? My soul tribe, I'm calling on you. I'm calling my soul tribe. We soul tribing, right? Yes, I. And I'm the spiritual God. Going, I am that I am. But in the disposition in time, I go by Simba. Strong, infinite, masterful, brave, ambitious. Strong, infinite, masterful, brave, ambitious. Strong, infinite, masterful, brave, ambitious Simba. What does your name mean? Why are you here? What is your purpose? You on your soul's mission? You feel cheated in life? You feel it's more? You feel you being lied to? You feel you living in truth? You feel you a devil? You feel you God? Or what do you feel? Do you feel like you're a slave? I'm sending y'all love, light, peace, power, knowledge, overstanding, understanding, health, wealth, everything good and everything great. Okay? Go within or you gonna go without. You go without because you don't go within. All the answers are within. But you got to be quiet. That's the hard part. Quiet. Then you can deal with God. Until then, I'm sending y'all love, light, peace, power, knowledge, overstanding, understanding, health, wealth, everything good and everything great. I say.